Hello, healthy, smart moms and kids. Welcome to Applemelon Storytime Adventures. This is a place where you'll find interesting and engaging stories for your kids to listen to while having fun and learning great lessons. For today, we are going to be reading The Falling Leaves and the Scarecrow, written by Steve Metzger and illustrated by Jill Doppin. It is from Scholastics. So, without further ado, let's get into this interesting story. And remember to leave the lesson you learned at the end of the story. Okay, let's get in. It was early autumn in Farmer Ned's field. Rows of ripened corn grew beside tall trees covered with colorful leaves, and Scarecrow stood in the middle of it all. Scarecrow and the leaves were best of friends. In the morning, Scarecrow did silly dances for the leaves. During the afternoon, the leaves made cool shades to protect Scarecrow from the hot sun. At night, Scarecrow sang sweet lullabies to help the leaves fall asleep. One morning, Scarecrow woke up and saw a group of geese flying through a clear sky. "What a day!" Scarecrow said. "The sky is blue, the sun is warm, and I feel so happy." He turned his head from side to side to look at the leaves. "Wake up, everybody," Scarecrow said to his friends. "It's a beautiful day." "That's what you always say," Orange Maple said with a smile. "Well, it's true," said Scarecrow. Turning to Purple Beach, he continued. "Time to greet the day." Okay, Purple Beach said in a tired voice. "I'm awake." "And how are you this fine day?" asked Scarecrow. "We're fine," Orange Maple and Yellow Hickory answered. "And what about you, Scarecrow?" "Great!" Scarecrow replied with a big smile. Just then, some noisy crows arrived. It was the same group every day. "Uh-oh," Yellow Hickory said. "Here we go again." Scarecrow stopped smiling. He waved his arms and legs and shouted, "Go away, pesky crows!" But the crows just laughed. "You don't scare us," one of the crows said as she nibbled on kernels of corn. "You're too silly to be scary," another crow added. "I'm not silly," Scarecrow said. He tried to make an angry growl, but all that came out was a squeak. Red Oak watched from above. "I wish we could help," she whispered. "Me too," Orange Maple said with a sigh. "But what can we do?" The crows ate more and more sweet corn. Meanwhile, Farmer Ned ran over to the field, waving his pitchfork. As he got closer, the crows quickly flapped their wings and flew away. "Look at this half-eaten ear of corn," Farmer Ned said. "What kind of scarecrow are you? Those scarecrows aren't scared of you at all." The leaves could only watch as Scarecrow sadly hung his head. "I'll give you one more chance," Farmer Ned said. "If you can't scare those crows away tomorrow, I'll have to find another scarecrow." Farmer Ned turned around and walked back to his house. "What am I going to do now?" Scarecrow said. "Farmer Ned is going to throw me out." The leaves looked at one another. After a few moments, Yellow Hickory spoke up. "I have an idea," she said. "We can help you become the scariest scarecrow ever." "How can you do that?" Scarecrow asked. "We'll show you tomorrow morning," Yellow Hickory replied. "Just you wait and see." That night, Yellow Hickory explained her plan to the other leaves. Scarecrow was so excited he could barely sleep. At the crack of dawn, Orange Maple was the first to wake up. "Time to rise and shine," she shouted. "Let's get ready." Orange Maple looked at the sky. "Wind, oh wind, please come and help us." The wind immediately appeared. "Good morning, colorful leaves," she said. "Do you need me to help you fall?" "Well, yes," said Purple Beach. "But instead of making us fall to the ground, can you please blow us onto these scarecrows' face? We're trying to help our friends scare some crows." "Sure," said the wind. "Me first," said Purple Beach. "Please help me cover one of his eyes." The wind took a breath and blew Purple Beach on top of Scarecrow's left eye. Then the wind blew Yellow Hickory on top of Scarecrow's right eye. "I can't see," Scarecrow said. "Don't worry," Purple Beach said. "You'll be able to see as soon as we are finished with those crows." Now it was Red Oak's turn. Please, place me on Scarecrow's nose, he said. The wind nodded and did just what she was asked to do. The only one left was Orange Maple. I want to be on Scarecrow's mouth, but please make sure that I land upside down. Okay, the wind replied as she took care of Orange Maple's request. Now my work is done, the wind said as she flew away. What happens now? Scarecrow asked. Just wait, Purple Beach said. The crows will be here very soon. The sound of cawing crows filled the air. They were back. Time to eat some corn, one of them said in a loud voice. First, let's see if our friend is awake, said another. He jumped on one of Scarecrow's shoulder, looked up at his face, then screamed, "Ah, it's a monster!" The crows could not believe their eyes. "It's really a monster!" One crow called out. "Let's get out of here and never come back!" In an instant, the crows were gone. From his pouch, Farmer Ned saw everything. He started to run over to Scarecrow. "Okay, everybody, now it's time to fall," Red Oak said. The leaves quickly dropped to the ground. Huffing and puffing, Farmer Ned said, "Well, Scarecrow, you did a great job scaring those crows. I want you to always be my Scarecrow." He patted Scarecrow on the back. Scarecrow smiled his biggest smile. Looking down, he whispered, "Thank you so much." The four-leaf smiled back. Yellow Hickory happily said, "That's what friends are for." And that's the end of our interesting story. If you love this story and would like a hard copy to read to your kids at home every single day, you can get it from the Applemelon store, which I would leave the link in the description box. Also, if you like this story, do not forget to like, share with someone whom you think has kids who might love the story too. And do well to subscribe, and do not forget to put on the notification bell, because that's a simple way that you can encourage us and show us that you love listening to our stories and we should keep reading. Until next time, let's keep raising healthy, smart kids. Bye!